Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. But if you are new here, I'm Big Gator. Hope you're having a good day, because today is a good day to bet on tennis. What I do here, I cover tennis. We're currently covering the Halle and London Opens, ATP. I give predictions, the best ones I can, and then I put them in the pinned comment below. Those who are coming back to the channel, welcome back. Let me know how you guys are doing in the comment section below. Those who are new, say what's up. Welcome to the channel. We're still in round one, and you guys saw the last video about this tournament. Something you guys should do, I should preface, is if you're not like too familiar with what's even happening in the tournaments, you can watch my video from like round one of the tournaments and then just kind of hear about what's going on in each one. You can hear who's playing and who's surprising others, and because I will be able to tell you, I'll be watching. So I get a pretty good rundown of who I think is going to do well. So let's get into first round, but let's not go too crazy. Yesterday we took about 3 picks, I believe. We took Bublik. We took Kecmanovic for a set. I was going to say Daniel Evans for a set. I did say in my video, take Daniel Evans for a set if you were going to do something risky. He ended up winning the match in straight sets, so there's that. I actually have a ticket. I wonder if I'll see if I can put it. I'll put it in the video somewhere. I'll put it like there, maybe. This was the rare occasion where I only put like half of a unit on this, but I put together everything I thought would happen in the first round, and everything hit. So it was plus 500, nothing too crazy, but show we're watching here, and we're here to get some money. So if you guys know what time it is, you know that I take it seriously. You know that I'm here to get it in for you guys. Plays are free, so if you do feel generous, you can put in donation if you like to, just to support the channel, just for the free plays if you have been profiting. It's not mandatory at all, just if you would like to, it's there. All right, with that little disclaimer about the first round and people not playing too hot and people getting acclimated to the surface, we can talk about both these tournaments now, continuing on with the first round. And the first match we have is Thomas Machac and Jesper De Jong, and that'll be in the Halle tournament. Just looking at them both this season, De Jong is actually have more. He has more wins, but he has 7 more losses as well. So, do with that information as you will. He's 1-2 on the grass so far. Machac hasn't played a single match on the grass, but that was his record last season. So, he's not too great of a player on the grass, it seems. Machac 6-7 across his career. De Jong is 6-10, but I don't think he'll. Out of the both of them, I don't think. I think De Jong could surprise people, is what I'll say. I think with Machac not having a single match on grass yet, he could be a little bit rusty. That could give a little bit of a leeway for De Jong to get a set off and maybe even take the match. But if he doesn't take the match in straight sets, I would probably think that Machac might end up winning it in the third 2-1 match type situation. So, like I said, I'm just going over this stuff. I don't really like plan on putting too much money into these things unless it's something or someone I'm excited to see go far, which we'll get to. There's a few people, so there's going to be some bets today for sure. But we'll get into the next one because looks like we'll be taking a set for Jesper De Jong, if that's the thing you're looking to do. All right, next we got Rublev and Sebastian Ofner. Mike. Rublev hasn't played a match nor won one last season, so he is 8-4 since 2023, and he is 0-2 since 2024. So Ofner is 2-0 already this season. He's 18-8, 29 years old, but the kid's playing pretty well. His record is way better than Rublev's. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy ends up winning, and I'm not going to take him to win. I would take him for a set, though. I think that he's definitely capable of getting a set off Rublev when he's been already on a smoker in the qualification round. Been winning in straight sets. And he beat that German kid, that 17-year-old Justin Engel, who's definitely, I had a hunch he might have been going a bit further than he did. So the fact that Ofner was the guy that stopped him is something to notice and something to not ignore in my book. There's some decent money so far. I mean, those two right there, it's like I think only like 160, both around like 150 range. So there's some decent money just in these people getting sets, but it's worth that because no one's really sure, right? It's the first round, but I would take Ofner for a set, just merely based off of Rublev having no grass court matches this season so far and losing 2 already last season. He ended on a super negative note. So if you wanted to go even crazier, you could take Ofner as well. Next, we have Etcheverry and Portero. Tomas Martin Etcheverry and Pedro Martinez Portero. Wow. So Portero is terrible on the grass. God awful. He has not played a single match this year, but he is 0-3 last season and then went 0-1 the season before. 1-3 the season before that, which was 2022. Yeah, he's never had a bomb season. He's 5-11. Etcheverry, even worse. He's got a 28% win rate. I think it's best to stay away from. The only thing I would be able to go off of is like their current form, other surfaces, which doesn't fully matter. Like he hasn't played on this yet. We can't really tell. Not that it doesn't matter. Like if his form's been good on every other surface, we can assume he's still in good form. Till he's not, right? But then again, he hasn't played on it yet. Maybe just give him a game to see where he's at. As far as head-to-heads, let's save. They've yet to play each other. A lot of these people have yet to play each other, except for Machac and Jong. Machac won all 3 times on hard courts. Yeah, I wouldn't touch this match at all, to be honest with you. But this next one, a money line I am happy to take and just be a little bit, risky with is Fonseca. I will take his money line. I will take his money line because Coboli has not been playing terribly. He's 18-15. He had a pretty decent clay season, but that's where he shines the most. 60% win rate on clay. And 36% win rate on grass. He was 3-4, Coboli, last season. 0-1 season before, same the season next. Fonseca was 2-4 last season, and then 3-1, 2023, 1-1. I like how this kid adjusts to things. His win rate is 50%, 6-6. and Coboli is 4-7. So he's actually played more matches than Coboli. You know, they're about 5 years apart. So he has a bit more experience, even though he hasn't played yet this year. I think this kid is prepared to have a good season on every surface he's playing on. I think he's been showing that he's been prepared to play on everything. Granted, hard courts and clay courts are natural to where he's from. He's from Brazil. Those are two huge surfaces over there. He's not going to see a lot of grass. So, but he has seen enough of it to have a 50% win rate on it. And given his current form at 25-9 right now this season against a 18-15 Coboli, I like my chances with Fonseca. I very much do. So yeah. Moving right along. We have Cerundolo and Alex Michelsen. I was watching Michelsen and Kachanov play doubles against Sinner and Sonego today. And I was like, what? It was a cool match, but amazingly Sinner didn't win with Sonego. He's just too much of a singles guy. Those are too much of singles guys, I guess. Anyway, Cerundolo and Michelsen have never played each other. Michelsen has got a 57% win rate on grass, which is, I did not know that. He's 16-12. Cerundolo's 9-9 over their careers. Last season he went 0-3. He hasn't played a single game yet this season. Michelsen is 1-1 on the grass, going against Justin Engel, who probably surprised him, and then beating Gael Monfils, which, you know, that is the Gael Monfils match, the don't bet on me match. So Michelsen for a set at the very least. Cerundolo's got a hustle to him, but I mean, it's showing that he just hasn't played nearly enough. I would think that Michelsen would win this match. I just would hate to touch it. Honestly, they're even money, both of them, both at -110. Yeah, good luck to the boys. Whoever ends up out of that one. You guys let me know if you guys play that one or not. I think I'm gonna stay away. And then got a few more here. Jeez. First round is clucking. We got Ugo and El Chapo. Humpert. Shapovalov. Both of these guys have kind of been playing the same. They started pretty decently at a certain part of the season. Like in January, they came out hot. They were going crazy in February. And then, like, soon as March hit, they just started playing like shit. Both of these guys. And now they're kind of like inching up and then inching down, or taking one step further and 2 steps back, it seems. Out of both of them, Ugo has played on grass already. El Chapo played against Rinderknech and got bageled in the last set, so that's not really promising. Ugo losing to Diallo is very understandable. That kid was hungry for that win. He was hungry to win that tournament. You could see it. The boy was trying to win every point. He did not give up on anything at any given time. Ugo might be in a new mood. We'll see how. I don't know. I don't think we should touch this one either, just because like these guys are both pretty good, but they haven't been playing too great. So I don't particularly feel too strongly about this match. You guys end up put in the comments what you end up playing, so I do have a good idea of what you guys got going on. Then we have Felix Auger Alliasime going against Laszlo Djere. And Laszlo has beaten him twice. On clay in Brazil, both times. So Leslow's 2-1 so far this season. He's got a 41 win percentage on the grass. He's 22-11 across the entire season, across all surfaces. Felix is also 2-1 this season. He's 23-14. This may be a close match. Just kidding. Felix is 25-15 on grass. Djere is 12-17. So, I mean, just with that being said, Felix should have come out winning this one pretty easily. We don't know what his status really is. Oh, he lost to Taylor Fritz in the semis. Yeah, he's going to want to win this one. I think he's going to want to establish himself pretty far along in this tournament. I don't love betting on him, though. So if you think I'm betting on him in the first round, you got me fucked up. Love the guy. I support him. We're not going to bet on him today. And then obviously the last two matches of the day on this tournament would be Jannik Sinner and Yannick Hannfman. Sinner's obviously won on grass already. They 4-1 last year. Interesting. This is in Germany. He'll have a lot of support from the crowd. I don't have any words for this one. I mean, Jannik Sinner is minus 4,000 to win this match. Unless there's a special. Yes, there is. I got something for you guys. If you can access a special, you can access a special. I got something for you. Jannik Sinner to win 2 points in every game in the match. It's plus 1,100. That's some certified smoke that we're gonna put into today. You guys know anything about Jannik Sinner? You know he's on a stupid tear right now. The only person that's able to beat him is Carlos Alcaraz in the finals. Everybody else seems to have an impossible time dealing with this guy. So, should be no surprise that he wins. If you want to take a set spread, straight sets, obviously, that's probably like minus 500. So if you wanted to get some good, decent money out of it, I think for him to get a point in every game in the first set is like minus 150. So that can be your little parlay piece if you didn't want to go too crazy. That's only available on FanDuel though, so I don't know if you can find some, or maybe Fanatics Sportsbook. We have that as well over here in America. I know people are from other parts of the world channel, so just let me know if you guys have access to that or not. If not, I'll provide something else in the future. All right, and then we can move on past this match. And Sonego and Struff. They're 1-1. Sonego beat him in 2 tiebreaks on grass and Stuttgart 3 years ago. Both of these guys have been in kind of a stinker as well. Weird place for them to have the draw. I mean, out of both of these guys, if you go to their last 10 matches, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Sonego's won 2 out of his last 10. Same with Struff. Don't touch this match. Unless you were just a diehard fan of one of these guys and you're just rooting for them to get far. I wouldn't touch this match. All right, that concludes what we got going on in Holly. Let's take a step over to London for a bit. All right. Gosh, we have quite a few to go through. All right, good. So the first thing we have is Alexei Popyrin going against Alexander Vukic. They've never played each other before. Popyrin is coming off that 3-set loss to Bergs in that French grass tournament last week, and I know that one probably stung. He played some pretty decent tennis. We have Tommy Paul. He lost to right before that on clay. I think he's got his level up, but he also, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. You got Vukic over here. He's won both qualies and straight sets. He beat Juan Manuel Cerundolo and Adam Walton. Basically 6-4, 6-4 in every match. Let's see what their stats are on the grass historically. Vukic has a pretty decent record. He went 10-7 last season. 2-2 so far. Popyrin went 5-3 last season. He's 0-1 so far. So might not be a crazy thing to take Vukic for a set. Being as though he hasn't dropped one yet and Popyrin has. Some food for thought there. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Jesus. Yeah, Alex Vukic for the set. That's what we can go with for that one, if you guys are looking to take that match. Then we got Minaur versus Lehecka. Where the flip has Minaur been at? Or is that just me? Has he not been around at all? Did he get hurt or something? His last match was at, he just lost in the second round of Roland Garros, that's all. Rublev smoked him in 5 sets. Dang. That's where he's been at. A little week off, okay. Lehecka lost to Shelton. Cried. Was called a good person. Hopefully he's going to be in, like, rejuvenated spirit. Because I really feel like Lehecka will be able to have a decent fight. Last time they played each other was in the Davis Cup 2 years ago, and he was able to get a set off him there. But Minaur plays really well on the grass. Really well. Just hasn't played a match yet. That's what I'm kind of going off of here. So I would think Lehecka can get a set off. But his form has kind of been a bit shaky. Just a bit shaky. Yeah, at the risky play there. Lehecka to get a set, but I do like it. I do actually like it, believe it or not. So, and don't forget, it's NBA tonight. I will be supplying some plays as well at the very end for NBA. All right, move on from Lehecka and Minaur onward to Nakashima and Perricard. Wow. I'm gonna see a fuck ton of aces. There's one thing you should take. It's probably aces. Both of these guys have already played on grass. Nakashima lost his Zverev 22 games, which is not bad. Perricard lost to Alliasime in 20 games. Alliasime has a great return game though, so does Zverev. Both of these guys. Let's see. it'll be worth nothing, but I know there's a. Oh, I guess there's no service markets up for him yet. Probably tomorrow morning. Off the serve alone, Perricard gonna get you a set. Off the serve alone. That's my initial thought, but let's see how they play on grass. Nakashima is a 61% winner on grass. That is a very high percentage. That is the highest I've said out of my mouth. But Mpetshi Perricard is 68. He is a dog. He's 13-6 across the past 3 seasons he's played on it, including this one. Nakashima's 30-19. He's 2-1 so far this season. Perricard is 1-1. Last season, Perricard went 10-4. Nakashima went 10-5. Season before, Nakashima went 1-4. Perricard went 2-1. And that's where his record stops. Nakashima goes 10-4 the next season. That. So Nakashima has shown that he can stick around on this here grass. He gave up a set to Jakob Fernley, but he was able to beat Lerner Tien pretty well because Lerner Tien hasn't played too much on grass. So he got into a tiebreak with Tien as well. I like Perricard for a set. I like that very much so. Right. We're actually end up with some pretty decently valuable plays today. I'm gonna have to consolidate the best ones, but looking at what we're finding so far, and it's like, oh shit, there's some value in here. I mean, there's some risky stuff, obviously, because it's the first round. But if you guys are willing to take it, I mean, I'm gonna probably play for a half of a unit, playing light first round. You know, I'll put in my half unit play. Comes. All right, so sorry, I got a little bit distracted there. We're gonna take Perricard for a set. Right along. We have Opelka versus Carabelli. Is finally the time I can bet on Opelka. I can finally bet on my guy. He's 4-2 this season so far. Carabelli is 0-1. He's, oh my god. Opelka in straight sets. Even though he's 25-15, Carabelli, he's only played 2 matches his entire career on grass, and he's 0-2. He's never won a match on grass in his professional career, and I do not think it's going to start with Riley Opelka. Let me just say that. I do not think it's going to start with Riley Opelka. So, that being said, I would take him in straight sets. Opelka, straight sets. And that's what he should be doing. Going 4-2 so far this season. He beat Medvedev in 2 tiebreaks. Say what you want about Medvedev. His form is up and down or whatever. He's a former world #1 player. Like, say what you want. So it's an accolade to beat him. And I like Opelka winning in straight sets. If he can beat Medvedev in straight sets, he can beat Carabelli in straight sets. Granted, Carabelli does have a better record than Medvedev. Oh, no, he doesn't. He doesn't. Cool. Moving right along here. We have Rinderknech and Ben Shelton. Ben Shelton should be the obvious favorite in this one. Rinderknech has a 48% win rate on the grass. Ben Shelton has a 50% win rate on the grass. He's 2-1 so far this season. Rinderknech is 2-2. He beat Mute in 3 sets. The shifty Mute. And he lost to Mute, I'm sorry. And Fucsovic. But he beat El Chapo and he beat Johannes Monday. I don't think he beats Ben Shelton. Ben Shelton ended up losing to who? Zverev in 2 tiebreaks. Ben was looking good out there, man. So Ben Shelton money line for sure. Pretty simple stuff there, right? If his serve is on par, we'll probably get him for straight sets as well. Not gonna lie to you. And then we have Jordan Thompson going against Munar. Jaume Munar. Head-to-heads, they've gone back and forth, but both on clay. They haven't seen each other on the grass just yet. Thompson has a bigger career on the grass, it seems, with about... Jesus. Okay. Seriously. So Munar has a 4-14 record on the grass over his entire career. Thompson has a 69-49. He's 1-1 so far this season. Munar hasn't played a single match. It's safe to say that he wins this one. Thompson wins this one. Looking at the past matches they've played against, Munar hasn't played a single match since his 5-setter with Arthur Fils and Roland Garros. And Jordan Thompson got a set off on Diallo in the second round of Den Bosch. So he hasn't been playing too well. I wouldn't really honestly touch this match, even though it's pretty obvious Jordan Thompson's going to win. If you felt the need to, then take it. I could see it like randomly having a lot of games, though. I don't know why. I have no basis to that. I just feel like it's going to have a lot of games. So, yeah. Anyway, then we have Jack Draper going against Jensen Brooksby. We got Jack Draper playing in London. Already on a 3-win streak against Brooksby. He's beaten him on the grass in their first head-to-head. That was 3 years ago, 6-2, 6-2 in Eastbourne. Beat him on the indoor hard courts and on the hard courts earlier this year in 2 straight sets. It was a bit closer. But guess what we haven't seen from Jack Draper yet? A single match on the grass. A single match on the grass. So that has me a bit worried. I'm not going to lie to you. We haven't seen him play since the 6th. In 10 days. Oh, I'm sorry, the 2nd. It's been 2 weeks since we've seen him play. And that was on clay. Has he been working on his grass game in that time? We don't know. We don't know. I made the assumption that people do that, and I was wrong. So I won't assume that anymore. Shame on me. It looks like he went 8-2 last season, Jack Draper, on the grass, and Brooksby didn't do anything, but he has played 2 matches already this season, and he's 1-1. He beat Yasuke Watanuki, and he lost to Oliver Crawford, who I don't even know who that is, and the Ickley Challenger. It should be obvious that Jack Draper gets this done in straight sets. I don't like betting on people unless I know who they are and how good a form they're going to be in, like Carlos Alcaraz, who's next on this to win in straight sets. Like, that's it. If he hasn't played a single match on grass, I can still bet on Alcaraz to win in straight sets because he's the best player in the world right now. He's beating the best player every time he gets to it. So he's the best player in the world right now. He's going against Fakina. This is a Spaniard battle. These matches are always close between them. 7-6. 6-4 is the score in both matches they've had, and those were both on clay. So we get to see them going off on the grass for the first time. Life is so funny. Fakina has a 53% win rate on the grass, and I'm really interested to see what Alcaraz's is. 81% on the grass. He's 27-4. He's only lost 4 times on the grass ever since 2018. Jesus Christ. What? Guy is insane. This is his best court. He plays the best on grass. He went undefeated in 2023? What? Okay. Yeah, Alcaraz is going to get... This is the bet of the day. This is the certified smoke. Forget that that other bet I was telling you about with Center for getting 2 points in every game of the match. This guy's getting 2 points in every game of the match. Bet your bottom dollar on that one. Let me see what that's worth for you guys real quick. Him to win a single point in every game of the match is plus 170. Plus 950. That's some certified smoke. I've ever seen it. Now, like I said, it's Carlos Alcaraz. He hasn't played on grass yet, but this is his best statistical surface. We gotta take it. We gotta take it. While it's high, this is some good value. He's going against someone else who hasn't played this season on grass, and he lost the one match he had last season on grass. This is the perfect opportunity to take Carlos Alcaraz to win 2 points in every game in the match at plus 950. This is the moment, guys. This is super certified smoke. And on a Monday, do you believe this? We found the value on a Monday. I'll be excited for that one. Okay, and then that. What else do we have? What's after Alcaraz and Fakina? Dude, we have 2 more matches still. Jesus. Diallo and Billy Harris. Diallo is most likely elated because he just won his final in France against Zizou Bergs. Billy Harris is getting smoked in challengers. In first rounds, Rinky Hijikata beat him in once. Oh yeah, give me Diallo money line too. Give me the Diallo money line. Guys in the stinker. Diallo's playing damn good on the grass. But let's make sure we know our stats before we get into just willy-nilly. Billy is from the UK. Okay? He's 1-2 this season. Diallo's 5-0. Just saying. Diallo's 5-0. It's 3-4 last season. Don't even matter anymore because right now he's 5-0. Because he just came off of a win, I don't think it's the wisest to bet on him. He might not be feeling the need to keep going that hard. He might be a bit tired after playing a full tournament with a bunch of tie breaks in it. Like literally every match he played in either had a third set or a tie break, and in the third set it went to a 7th game. So, boy was playing tennis hard, okay. Billy Harris, I don't know, man. I don't feel too strongly about. I don't feel too confident that Billy Harris is going to give Diallo much of a run for his money, given how Diallo was playing literally 3 days ago. He will be in a new place, in a new country, so that might add an element to it, but I don't see it. Anyway, last but not least, right? We have Taylor Fritz and Corentin Moutet. These two have never played against each other, funny enough. Taylor Fritz is going to blow this guy out the water. If his serve is where it was before, then yeah. If Taylor Fritz starts to slack a bit, Moutet could win a set. Without a doubt. Like, this guy could win a set. So far, he's been getting... What is this? He's been winning the first set, dropping the second, and then winning the third in this tournament so far, Moutet. So, I don't know. Taylor Fritz is going to win this match. It's minus 750 for him to win. I wouldn't bet on him to get a point in every game of the match. I think there might be a bit tit for tat going on in this one. You guys let me know what you guys end up playing. Oh. Right. So that should wrap up. There's a lot of picks I have here, guys. A lot of picks. And I'm going to have to solidify or whittle down the best ones that we have. To get us the best tickets that we can, to get us the best money out of this first round. I know this has been a long video, but we are going through it thoroughly, so make sure that you're getting everything that you guys need to succeed. And you're hearing what I'm doing, so you can do it on your own, make the plays, and come into the comment section and tell me what you got going on. So, all that aside, we now have a little bit more time left to talk about basketball. We've been hitting some unlucky tickets, but there is something that I will want to take for the game tonight. There's some trends that have been happening in the finals. TJ McConnell has gotten 8 points in every game versus Oklahoma City Thunder. Every game. He's gone over his points line in every game. Ben Shepherd has hit a 3 in every game against the Thunder his entire career. Every game. Obi Toppin has gotten a 3-pointer in the first quarter. Every game. Every game that he's played against OKC. Home or away. Same with his rebounds and assists over 6.5. Every game away. For the past 3 at least. So. Siakam has also gotten a block in every away game against the Thunder. Something to think about. What did I end up taking? Nothing yet, actually. So I'll put that in the pinned comment. It's been a long video already. I'll get this loaded up for you guys. I wish I could show you guys the ticket. Matter of fact, you know what? I have a picture of it. I'm just going to show you guys a picture of it. Okay, this is the ticket. Okay. This is the ticket. Oh. This is the ticket. Okay. +5, 34. Kecmanovic, Evans to get a set, Ogaroon, Daniel Medvedev, Alex Bublik, and Jacob Fernley money line. Nice little piece of change to make for the day. Happy with it. But we'll continue on tomorrow, guys. I'm going to cipher through all these pit plays we have and see what the smartest ones to play are. I'm going to put them in the pinned comment. You guys let me know what you guys are going to be playing, and we can carry on tomorrow, okay? As you guys know, I'm Big Gator. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Be well. Be nice to each other. I will see you guys tomorrow. Next one. Smooth.